Salam and hi everyone. My name is Chromatography and I'm student diploma of food technology at UiTM Kuala Pilah. So today I'm going to explain to you guys about a really cool science technique called chromatography. This technique sounds fancy but it's a simple way to separate the different parts in a mixture. So what? Did you guys know? Black ink isn't just black like yeah. Chromatography can show you the hidden colors inside it. So, here's the basic idea. Chromatography works by using two things. First, stationary phase, usually something like stay still, like paper. Second is mobile phase, something that move, like water or alcohol, or any solution that can use for mobile phase. So when you put a spot of your mixture, like ink or dye, on the paper and add the liquid, the different substance in the ink will move at the different speed as the liquid spread. That's how you end up with a bunch of different colors going up the paper. That colorful pattern is called a chromatogram. There are different types of chromatography, like paper chromatography that we usually do in school. Second one is thin layer chromatography, usually called TLC, used more in labs. And more advanced is gas chromatography and HPLC, usually used in testing food, drugs, and even in forensic. So no matter what type it is, the goal is the same, to separate and identify the substance in a mixture.
Hi everyone! In this part of my presentation, I'm going to talk about how chromatography is used in food testing. You might not realize it, but chromatography plays a big role in keeping our food safe and high quality. So how is chromatography used in food testing? Basically, it helps scientists check what's really inside our food. This includes detecting additives, finding artificial coloring, checking for contaminants or harmful chemicals, and even verifying the authenticity of ingredients. For example, some food product claims to be all natural. Chromatography can be used to see if that's really true. If someone adds illegal dyes or preservatives to food, chromatography can help identify those chemicals. It's also super useful in testing things like honey, spices, juices, or meat to make sure they are not fake, expired, or even mixed with harmful stuff. Tak saya sama je. Nanti berpandai aku kan. Aini, do you think this prawn is actually safe to eat?
I don't know why.
Like, seriously, we eat seafood all the time, such as prawn, fish, and squid. But have you ever thought there's something harmful inside?
Like mercury?
Yeah, like heavy metals. You can see them, you can smell it, but they can mess you up.
I don't know. Maybe.
Heavy metals like mercury and lead are super toxic. If they are built up in your body, they can damage your kidney, your brain, and even affect your unborn babies. They usually came from polluted rivers, oceans, such as factory waste, dirty water, and industrial runoff. So when prawns or fish live in those waters, the metals can collect in their bodies, and then we eat them. We eat them? Yikes.
So, how do we even find out if seafood has heavy metal in it? I mean, we can't exactly taste mercury, right? So, there's one technique we can use, which is scientists use, is called chromatography. This technique helps separate and identify specific substance in a sample.
Alright, so for now, let's pretend this is colored water, like a sample from prawn extract. In a real lab, they would grind up a prawn and extract the chemicals into a liquid. So that's what gets tested.
Then we take a paper strip. This is our stationary phase and dip the bottom into some plain water which act as mobile phase.
The water must move up the paper, carrying the sample with it. As it moves, different parts of the sample spread out depending on their properties.
If this were a real test, we would use a specific region or tools to react with any heavy metals in the sample. They might show up as different colors or lines.
After that, scientists look at the results. We measure the distance sample travel and compare it to the known standard. That's what we call evaluating experimental data.
So yeah, chromatography food testing is super important. It helps protect us from harmful chemicals, check if the food are pure, and keep food companies honest. Thanks to chromatography, what we eat is a lot safer than it used to be. That's all from me on food testing. Perfume and cosmetic companies use chromatography to perfect fragrance and formula. Chromatography is everywhere, from your plate to your perfume, working quietly to keep life safer, cleaner, and better.
While in medicine, chromatography in drug development had been a powerful tool in advancing quality and safety of pharmaceutical products. Its impact can be observed through various stages, from initial screening of potential therapeutic candidates to the optimization of drug formulation. In the early stage of drug development, high-performance liquid chromatography (HPLC) and gas chromatography (GC) used to analyze complex biological samples. While true ability used to analyze complex mixture, the presence of impurities and others unknown in the drug sample can be observed through chromatography. For example, once a potential drug candidate is identified, chromatography used in conjunction with other techniques like mass spectrometry to clarify structure.
So guys, to wrap it up, chromatography is a super useful and interesting method to see what's inside the mixture. Whether it's in school experiments or real world lab, it helps us figure out what things are made of. So thanks for watching. Hope that this video helped you guys understand chromatography in a fun and simple way. See you guys next time. Annyeong!